It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a bee? Wait. It's a quacky? It's a taffy? Hold up, hold up. That means you must be watching QuakyTaffy. Okay. The last episode, what we did is we set up a mine area down here. A little mine area to mainly to get I mean, that's the ores that we got from it. But also to get all this kind of cobblestone. The wood we got from that episode that's a decent amount of wood. That is a decent amount of wood. And this is all the random other materials we have received from said adventure. What we are going to do right now, though, is we are finally, and I don't think I've missed any. I do not think I've missed any. But we are finally gonna build a grave site for every single time I have died. And now you may be thinking, oh, it's probably not that bad. It's probably not that many deaths. Oh boy, would you be mistaken? Because in the signs of, oh, wait, let's not end up having to make another sign. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't want to end up having to make another one. Okay. Kind of want to make this place look better than it does right now. I mean, it looks dookie just sitting here with fences. Oh, okay. So, what we need to get is gravel so we can mix it with dirt and make something that won't go grass over it. And you may be saying, oh, well, you already have a grave over there. How many more can you add? Well, on the list we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 deaths. 10 deaths. 10 deaths. Anyway, that is a lot of death for the fact that we don't have 10 episodes yet. There's two. I'm gonna add the episode title, I think, and the time when I died in that episode. I don't know if I'll add the date. I don't know. I'll mess around with the sign once I get to that point. But it seems like all the main deaths. Main one was Cavern Tomb. It had a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths. And then the time-lapse gathering episode had 3, I think. Again, give me a second. Thank you. Anywho, again, that's just me looking through the footage and not really watching everything all together. So it could be slightly off. I honestly couldn't really tell you. I'd have to sit there and watch through every episode back over again just to make sure that I'm like correct in the fact that that's the exact amount of times that I died and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I may go back at some point just to double check myself, because I do know that it's probably, in any case, it's not good. It's a lot of death. Lot of death. Yeah, besides that, all I really have planned for this episode is, I don't know, I'm torn between two ideas. See, one idea is that yes, at some point this is going to be my main mega base. But do I want to do that now? Because the way things are going, every single episode just keeps ending up being a bunch of time lapsing. because of so much stuff I have to do. Like, if I make this my base, I'm gonna have to have an, like, oh gosh, I don't even know, like 2 more episodes, one of me, like, it might just be like 2 episodes of me just having to terraform. Like I have to round this place out. I want to try to round this place out, and I mean, that's like, oh boy, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work, genuinely. And it could just be simpler. Like, I mean, look at that. I could have died right then and had to make another grave. But I mean, it's just a lot of work to get it to that point. So what I was thinking is maybe I could build I don't know. I could build that house a little small, dig in a little, like, make that house really small, and then just work outwards from there, instead of terraforming it all, having to go back to that base. Is a lot of stinky stuff that I don't really feel like doing. To be fair, I don't feel like doing it. Yeah, that's what we need. This right here, coarse dirt. Okay, so we're gonna need some of these, some this. We're going to need some signs. That's what we need. What is that, a sign? I'll just make a lot more. How many do I need to make again? Let's see. How many deaths did I say? Deaths? I hate that word. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just make 12, and I can use the other 2 for something else if I really want to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good to me. Place this right up here. Place this right here. Put the sticks back. We'll go ahead and put all this random things. I'll put this with the gemstones and all that. Yeah, but this is basically just, here you go. Anywho, now I have to decide where to build the grave site. Okay, I might just build it right here. Yeah, so basically it's not really going to be anything like amazingly huge or something like that. But yeah, like, as boring as all this of me terraforming right now is, imagine me doing that, but for a whole episode. It would get very boring. So what I was thinking of doing is, maybe what I can do is I can go ahead and, like, when I pre-record on Sundays, I can have a video ready. Oops. I can have a video ready for that week, and during that week I can have time-lapse footage, like, in the corner of the screen while I'm doing the actual video. I could have time-lapse footage of me terraforming and breaking and placing and blah 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 blah. Obviously I'm not going to do it this time because I wasn't really ready to do it. And it would be confusing if I just added it to the video out of nowhere. I mean, you get what I'm saying. But what I could do is I could have, like, a video of me building a makeshift house over to the side. Yeah. I think I could build a... Sorry, I blanked there for a second. I tend to do that a lot. Shoot. I have not checked if this episode is recording, nor have I started my timer for the episode. Dang, I'm really not on the ball today, am I? Give me a second. Yeah, 1 second. Maybe 2 or 3. Some. Alright, I am back, and it looks like it's been around 10 or so minutes since I started recording. Okay, but basically when I terraform, most of this is gonna get, okay, all this mountain, like this, all these mountains are gonna get curved to look like that one almost. I don't want any stone showing. I don't want any exposed caves. So just like that right there, how, like, ignore if that was covered up. Maybe I don't need to cover it up. I could put glass. Some natural terrain glass. That could be a good idea. I don't know. In any case, they will be rounded out. And I wish I had a spyglass, but although like maybe those type of caves I can block in because they're small and not cool. That one is cool. I might keep it. That one's cool. I might keep it. That one over there in the water is cool. I might keep it. But all the stone will 100% be blocked over, replaced, broken, all that. I want a flat terrain to work with, and that's what I'm gonna get. But first, I say we build ourselves a grave area. So we got, it's turning to night. Let me build my grave in peace. Multiple graves, actually. Lot of graves. Okay, I'll go to sleep. And then I will... This episode might just end up being me building graves. And just fiddling around, doing random other stuff. Because I've wasted a lot of time already. Okay. Let's go. Go. Okay. Coarse dirt. This, and bam. Boom. Grave. Okay. Now let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 lines to work with. So that is not enough to write down everything I want. Like the date it happened, what killed me, my name, like whether it be my name or a pet's name, the time it happened, as well as the title of the episode, as well as the timestamp. So which of these do I need? I need the name. I do need the name. I need the name. I feel like I do need the title. Okay, let's start out with the title and see where we can go from there. And see if... Okay, it looks as though... Yeah. Huh. Ooh. Okay. What we can do is we can get rid of the... I need these back. Thank you very much. So if there's 10 deaths, I'll need 20 signs around there. 20. Thank you. Okay. New plan. Better plan. Hear me out. You have 2 blocks that you can use for the thingy that I'm thinking. You got that right? Yeah, exactly. See? Okay, you have 2 blocks that we can use. This one and this one. One will contain the title of the episode, the date, and the timestamp at which I died. And then I'll have, let's see, two more lines to work with. So let's see. RIP. Then we can leave a space. QuakyTaffy. And then I was killed the first death by a creeper. Okay, that looks good. And then the information can be on the bottom. Creeping creeper. Okay, go ahead and move a space down. And we were killed at 2245. And the date it happened was May 14th of 2000. Wait, I need to leave a space. 2023. So that's the way I died. That's the episode title. That's the timestamp, and that is the actual date that it occurred. And I'm talking about the date it occurred, like on Sunday. So like the day I would have recorded it is the day that I'm recording it happened, not the day that it was uploaded, if that makes sense. So now we move on to the next episode, which is the biggest contender for it'll probably hold the record for most deaths in an episode, just because of me going back and forth to the cave in that episode, trying to get back my resources. First way I died was fall damage. Sorry, there's not exactly much to commentate on this while I do it. Ooh, what I could do is I could have clips of me dying in the corner while I do this episode. Ooh, that might be a little bit too much work. Maybe at the end I could do a little edit of like this guy, and then it has a thing happening in the corner, or I don't know. I'll figure it out. If you're watching it right now happen, then I must have decided to do that instead. But if you're not watching that happen, then I decided to do something other than that instead. That was my one worry when I decided on this style of things, was that the table, that it would not fit on the sign. Okay. Oops, I added a space. Okay, we died at the 7-minute mark in the episode, and the date was May 28th of 2023. Okay, yeah, that's good. Nubs, get up. Lay down. Walking around my floor like he owns the place. Okay, so far so good. This is taking a while. What was the next death? It was the skeleton. I remember the skeleton. I remember being very mad at the skeleton because I couldn't do anything about it shooting me. I was trying to rush, trying to hurry up and get down, and honestly, I probably could have gotten to my stuff. I probably could have genuinely gotten back to my stuff if it hadn't been for that skeleton. Like, if it hadn't been for the skeleton, I probably would have made it all the way down. But because he kept killing me over next to the cliffside, I couldn't mine down fast enough and couldn't get to the bottom fast enough. And then when I respawned on the way back, I got killed by a skeleton. No, I got killed by a zombie. That's what I got killed by. So yeah, we have a lot of death in that episode, actually. So we'll start with the title, Cavern Tomb. We'll move down to the time of death, which was 11:37. 11:37. And so this means that basically after every episode, if I die during it, at the end of the episode, I'll have a clip of me building a grave for that episode. Because I'm not going to sit there and check what, all that. And most of the time, I decide the title of the episode once I record it. So I don't have, like, this episode, I have no clue what I'm going to title it. I was thinking something about graves, because that's the main concern of the episode. But I don't know. Hey, it doesn't add a comma. Usually you can like preset it to where it'll type everything you usually type over here. I just need to make sure they all match up. This is not a decent amount of graves. This is not a good amount of graves to start off. Got Creeping Creeper. Should I have added the episode title? Oh no. No, I shouldn't have. Because I need to remember that I need at least 2 spaces for the title, because sometimes the titles do run a bit long, which I do try to avoid, because otherwise they don't fit in the... Oh wait, let me scroll my phone just to get to the next one. Because if I make the titles too long, they don't fit in the actual like thumbnail. And then I have to shorten them, which makes them look smaller. It doesn't look good. Blah, 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 blah. You get the drift, basically. When did the zombie one happen? Because this is what the next one is. I can't remember. I cannot remember. I do remember it was in the same episode. Let's see. This one happened, I think, like only a minute later. No, it was... Never mind. Never mind. It was 10 seconds later. This one happened... Like, if you go directly to this mark on the video... No, not 57. It was... I mean, not 47, it was 57. And then the date... May 28th. 2023. Got that. Let's hurry up and go back to bed before we die and have to add another grave. Ooh, this is taking long. I'm typing on a PlayStation controller. So I'm not going to end the episode if it's not finished either. So I mean, we're just going to keep going. I don't know if how many of you know. Ooh, that is a lot of graves. Okay. Ooh, basically, if like any of my pets die, it'll just replace the name right here with the pet, and every different type of pet will have a different grave-looking thing. So mine will have a simple block and a stair facing this way. They'll all have cobblestone, and if it's like a parrot or something, it might be a taller one because they fly. Or if it's a dog, it may be a shorter one because they're short. You know, stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. What's the next death on our list? Fall damage. I remember that. I leaped down to try to see if my stuff was still there, and it was not. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. This is the perfect excuse. Look. You can edit signs again. So instead of having to break this sign all over again just to fix the fact that I did not capitalize the last P, I can just edit them. See? And I can open it back up and go down. That's what the new Minecraft, like the Cherry Blossom update, whatever number it was, 1.20, I think it was. Something like that, but... basically that's what they added, and it was such a cool addition. Really, really cool. I think other than Cavern, the only episodes we died in after that were the other time lapse one. Which makes I've reached my 25-minute mark and we're not done yet. It's fine. I don't have too many left. I don't think. Okay, this one happened. Okay, I gotta type faster and stop talking so much. Let's see. 12/32 happened on May 28th, 2023. Okay, got that one out of the way. Move on to the next. Panic. Okay, I'm just. That was a joke. That was a joke that wasted time. Okay, how far are we gonna make this thing go? I say we go all the way to that block over there. Cause I don't want to wrap around. Cause as far as I let this go this way, it'll go back in rows like this, and this, and this, and I don't want to run out of space. And I need to stop getting distracted. I have a lot of... Oh boy. I have a lot of death left to, You know what? I'm going to time-lapse the rest of these so this video doesn't end up being too long. I'll come back when it's done. It might not even be long enough for me to have to add music to it, honestly. So, I'll see you then. Alright. I am... Alright. I have included everyone from episode 1 all the way to last episode on the time-lapse gathering. As you can see, I changed it to numbers because I realized that if it reached like December or September or something like that, the words weren't gonna fit. So Yeah. But block for the episode. Coarse dirt. So, shoe, scat, go.